Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about a small but mighty player in India's stock market, Elcid Investments, a company that might not be a household name but has certainly caught the attention of savvy investors. Introduction to Elcid Investments. Elcid Investments Limited is an interesting and unique company in India's financial landscape. Incorporated in 1981, Elcid Investments primarily operates as an investment holding company, holding substantial stakes in some of the largest and most successful companies listed on the Bombay Stock Exchange, BSE, and National Stock Exchange, NSE. Now, what makes Elcid Investments so fascinating? The company's market value on paper, when you look at its stock price, seems almost unbelievably low compared to the actual value of its assets, which are worth thousands of crores in shares of blue-chip companies. Understanding Elcid's intriguing valuation. Now, here's where Elcid Investments becomes particularly interesting. The company is a holding entity with significant investments, particularly in blue-chip stocks such as Asian Paints. In fact, Elcid holds shares worth several thousand crores in Asian Paints alone. Yet, when you look at Elcid's stock price and market capitalization on the BSE, it appears highly undervalued compared to its underlying assets. As of recent data, Elcid's market capitalization is a tiny fraction of the market value of its holdings, making it almost like a hidden treasure in the stock market. Many investors and analysts wonder why there is such a significant discrepancy. The answer largely lies in Elcid's low stock liquidity, as the company has very few shares actively traded. The promoters and founding family own most of the shares, which limits the public float and keeps trading activity low. This limited availability in the public market is a major reason why its market price doesn't reflect its actual asset value. The Elcid Asian Paints connection. One of the main reasons Elcid Investments is closely watched is due to its stake in Asian Paints, a giant in the Indian paint and coatings industry. Asian Paints is one of India's leading companies, with a strong track record of revenue growth, profitability, and expansion both domestically and internationally. The value of Elcid's holding in Asian Paints is so significant that it alone is worth many times more than Elcid's entire market capitalization. This connection has made Elcid Investments an attractive prospect for investors seeking exposure to Asian Paints without buying Asian Paints shares directly, especially those who are intrigued by undervalued or hidden gems. Why Elcid stays under the radar? Despite its attractive asset portfolio, Elcid Investments is rarely in the spotlight. One reason for this is its nature as a closely held, family-run company. With limited shares available to the public, there's low liquidity in the stock, and the management has historically been conservative about expanding or seeking publicity. Unlike typical investment firms that might frequently trade or diversify their portfolios, Elcid Investments has maintained a steady holding approach, especially with its core holding in Asian Paints. Furthermore, Elcid has shown limited interest in expanding its operations or going through a process of revaluation, which might otherwise align its market cap with its asset values. Elcid's impact and legacy in the market. While Elcid Investments may not make headlines often, it is an example of a hidden gem in the investment world. Its understated profile and unique situation have made it an intriguing case study for value investors and market analysts who study undervalued assets. Additionally, Elcid highlights a broader phenomenon in finance where certain companies, due to low trading volume or high insider ownership, may trade at values significantly lower than their net asset value. However, it's important to note that investing in Elcid isn't simple. Because of the low float and limited trading volume, liquidity is a challenge for anyone considering buying or selling shares. Yet, Elcid continues to be a fascinating investment prospect in the Indian stock market landscape for those who understand its unique position and don't mind the risks associated with low liquidity. Conclusion. So, in summary, Elcid Investments represents one of those rare cases where a small stock carries a huge hidden value, primarily due to its large stake in Asian Paints. Its low-profile approach and limited public trading might keep it off the radar for many, but those who are aware of Elcid recognize it as a unique entity in India's financial landscape. Whether or not the company will ever align its market cap with its actual asset value remains an open question, but for now, it's certainly an intriguing example of undervalued assets in the stock market. Thank you for joining us to learn about Elcid Investments, a hidden treasure in the world of finance. Next time you're exploring the stock market, keep an eye out for those smaller companies that might hold big surprises.